I'm white, and I'm playing against a KGS 2Q. It's like we're doing a cross opening. So I could do a 3-4, but cross openings I kind of like a 4-4. It's a little more flexible to both sides. Approaches, just gonna back off. Trying to pincer here just doesn't feel like it's that good. Because so yeah, if he chick goes here, then the distance between these doesn't feel very good because you can just kind of play here, and if he kicks, it's like it doesn't feel like it matters too much. So if he tries to do something like this, now there's just a bunch of weakness here later. But I'm gonna play here so he doesn't get like a double wing formation. Okay, and he attaches on top. Kind of Hane. I'm not too worried about this area getting too big or anything like that. When you have white, it always feels like you're a move behind, but that's because black got to play first. So even though you can't really see it yet, white has at least just as much potential as what he has. And then there's still weaknesses over here. So I think I'll enclose, and depending on what he does, I'll come back and enclose. Well, he's just going to take the corner, it seems. Yeah, I'll extend. It's also big to take the corner, but yeah, if he approaches high, I still take the corner. But so far, this is kind of a weirdish game because he has holes here and here that I can try and take advantage. Okay. I'm not really sure why this one. I'm guessing he didn't like potential on this side, but there wasn't much over here either. And yeah, he still can't really use it. Okay, interesting. Normally you extend here because allowing me to do this, and then playing here, I have the double Atari. So his shape is not very good. I think I'll extend here. Okay, again, it looks like he's trying to play shape, but it's just not very good. Because I can still play here, and if I get to play here next, I can Atari, and yeah, his shape is just, it's very bad. But I'm thinking I'm gonna stop attacking here because this group should be fine. My corner's big. So now I think it's time to develop over here. I'm just not sure how far I want to go. If I go too close, it feels like I'm not really getting much. And if I go too far, he's probably going to invade. But I can still peep here and connect. So that's probably not too bad. And as I fight him, this group is still a bit weak. So when he runs out, I'll get some stones here that can help attack this. And I'm not too worried about blocking his connection under because he could still like peep here. So I'm just gonna simply jump out, and I'm kind of developing a few points over here. And I can still aim at stuff like this to make this bigger. So he probably should have peeped here and then jumped out. Because he didn't, I think I'm going to peep first. And if he connects, I think I might just connect so that he can't connect under, and the connection's a little bit more solid. Yeah, I'll just do that. So now this group is weak. He's not really connected. So I'm just gonna keep them split. And again, I'm not too worried if it lives or dies. But I do want to make it where he can't live too easily. So if I go here, he can peep, and this gets cut off. So I can go here, he goes here, and then it's kind of the same where he only has one eye. If I Tanuki, he can play here next. And I want to make it where he's forced to run out so I can make profit on the bottom side and also kind of surround this in a natural way. So I think I'll just peep and just connect. And I'll connect like this because now I can aim at a monkey jump later. So he does run out. So I want to also run out, but I want to try and get ahead of him if I can. If I go here, I don't think there's too much weaknesses here. It seems very solid. And as I'm ahead of him, I can kind of, when he goes here, I can then do something like this, which again is building more potential here while he's running, and not really making any points. So yeah, my corner should be fine. And he attaches, so he's also trying to get ahead. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna keep extending. And he jumps in here. So this corner is fine. This group is fine. So I think I'm just going to surround him. Not sure how yet. Probably like this. Because if he pushes, I go here, here, I can cut. And everything is kind of connected. If he does anything in the corner, I just kind of run out, and it's fine. So I think I'll go ahead and surround since he didn't run out. And then this group also doesn't have two eyes yet. I mean, he can try something like this, but I can still kind of just peep here. And as I'm getting stronger here, it makes it easier to surround this stone as well. So if he Hanes here, maybe instead of this one, because he could like try to Atari or something here, I might just surround him, let him live, and just come back and play something over here to attack this one. But not sure yet. Kind of depends on what he decides to do. Okay, so he does Hane. So I can play here. If he blocks, I can push through. So I don't think he'll do that one. If he tries this one, I just connect, and it's the same. So if I go here, he goes here. I can Atari. If I go here, he extends. I mean, I can kind of just get out like this. It's a bit risky, but this would be cut off, so I don't think it'd be too much trouble. Okay, so he tries to peep here. That's good. So if I connect, he can connect, and then I can't push through. This Hane's bad. Okay, so I think I have to Atari here. Let him push through. The corner should be fine. And capturing here just feels solid. Yeah, I'll just capture. Now it feels like he has to try and run this out. This was very slow. Yeah, I don't think you need to do that. So if I Atari here, he just turns and he's connected. If I go here, it's Atari here. If I push, you just connect. I don't think he needed to add a move here. But I'm going to go ahead and play this one, trying to surround this stone. And if he tries to run it out, then I can reduce the side a lot. So it looks like he's trying to save it, but if he connects here, I connect, my corner is fine. If he cuts here, I just cut here and I kill this. So even if he lives here, it's still good for me. And I can still connect here, so yeah. Not sure if I want to play here to keep pressure on this group or go ahead and just kind of capture this. Both seem really big. But I don't want to let him get this Hane for some reason, because when he does that one, it feels like I have to go here, and I just don't like my corner, so I'll at least extend here once. Okay, so he tries to get out. I could try to block him. I think I'll just take my corner, though. It seems big enough. And if he tries to run out again, I can still, like, play here, like, putting some pressure on it. And I think I'll go ahead and do that. Because even if he tries to jump again connecting, I can push here and there's still some cutting Aji. Don't have to worry about this peep. If he goes here, I go here, here, here. It seems okay. But I think I have this monkey jump here. So I was tempted to try and put some pressure on this group, so he blocks here. Not sure if that's big enough. I can also just play here, which is taking a lot of points. And if he plays here, it's kind of Sente. He can just play here, maybe Hane and then Tanuki. So I think I'll play here. It seems pretty big. And later, if I wanted to, I probably still could try to cut this off. Okay, so he goes back and connects. That's pretty good. I don't like this peep here, so I think I'm going to... So if I kind of go here, he blocks. There's still some Aji here, but hard to deal with. So I probably won't play there right away, but I'll defend against the peep. Oof, playing very defensive. Could have at least blocked here or here, and I think it still would have been fine. But this is letting me play this move. So if I play here, it's a little bit too slow. And this exchange is already good for white. Because if he plays here first, I have to go here. But now if he tries to attach, I can play here and Sensei. This is fun. I have the monkey jump. This corner also should be fine. Connecting under looks pretty big. But this also looks pretty big. And this still only kind of has one eye, and I still can kind of threaten to cut this, but probably should just be alive. And if I monkey jump, it's not Sente. I don't think. So I'll just do the small one. I still extend here. But now this peep looks pretty, yeah. So he defends. Something here feels big. Yeah, not really sure. Yeah, I'll play this one. This seems like it's not the smallest. Turns here. If he goes here, I just connect. If he goes here, it's not that big. But I think I'll just connect under. That seems really big. Playing something like this is also pretty big. I'm not sure if this clamp works for him. If I go down, he can maybe cut. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and defend that. Okay, so he's trying to reduce it as much as possible, which the shape does look kind of bad, but it works. Okay, not sure what he's going for. I guess he just wants to cut this off. But I can kind of reduce it with this and threatening to capture. If he tries to run out this way, I can peep. Yeah, I'll extend once. Okay, yeah, that is Sente. Yeah, I'll connect. Not sure why this one. I guess he saves the 3 stones, but that doesn't feel that big. And he still can't Hane here. I can still just kind of cut. Playing here seems pretty big now. But this is Sente, so I'll play this first. And yeah, connect here. Yeah, I guess he didn't like the Sente there, but I guess that is the last Sente, so playing reverse Sente is pretty good. I think I'll extend here, threatening the cut. Kind of helps reduce this a little bit. And I'll make this solid. So I should just be ahead here. So if I turn here, 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 he cuts, I should be fine. So reducing this area should be a bit bigger. And yep, I'll Hane. So I'm making some points here. And yep, I'll defend. And even though I don't think I have Komi, because it's a 1 rank difference right now, let me check. Yeah, there's no Komi, but even with no Komi, I should be pretty far ahead. These stones over here were weak and they didn't really make that many points. But yeah, he made lots of small moves. Like this one was really slow. This one was slow. I believe there was a few other slow moves I can't remember. But he played solid, but it was just too slow. I have to be careful. If I go here, there's a double Atari. And I think I'll go ahead and make this happen. And not sure what's bigger. If I go here, here, he can Atari. But if I go here first, it should be Sente. I can play here to make more points. So it's a little bit confusing because I would say 2Q on KGS is probably, I would think, better than Fox 2Q. But that's mostly just because they play very solid, and I think Fox 2Q would struggle with that. But then the KGS 2Q might struggle with the super aggression of Fox. So it's hard to say, but I would probably prefer how KGS 2Q plays, like over Fox. And there's really not much left, just end game. Yeah, just play here. Just small end game, so I'll probably go through this pretty quickly. Okay, it looks like he's gonna try something here. But I think it just doesn't quite work. Because if he goes here, I just Atari, goes here, here. If he connects, I go here, here, and this is just kind of a bunch of false eyes. Okay, and then we go back to Dame. He's gonna try something in my corner here. So if he goes here, 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 I have to connect, and he can make a ko. Okay, pretty interesting. Won by quite a bit, even without Comey. I won by 51.5 points. But yeah, I'd like to thank my Patreons who really help support this. And I'll see you all next time.